Remember Norwegian? Once a pioneer of low-cost long-haul flights, they exited the market in 2021 after years of financial struggles. Or WOW Air, known for its famous $99 transatlantic flights. They disappeared in 2019. And Primera, they barely lasted a year in the long-haul game before going bankrupt in 2018. But now a new wave of airlines is stepping up to the challenge of low-cost long-haul travel. Play Airlines, Norse Atlantic, and established carriers like JetBlue are entering the market. So could these airlines be the ones to finally make it work? It's important to note that some low-cost airlines like Jetstar, AirAsia X, and Swoop have found some success in long haul. However, these carriers benefit from being backed by a larger, more stable parent airline. In this video, we'll focus specifically on the transatlantic market. The airlines entering the long-haul market today have several advantages over their predecessors, primarily stemming from lessons learned in the past. Simply put, a major flaw of earlier low-cost carriers was their rapid expansion and use of the wrong aircraft. Norwegian exemplifies this issue, growing its fleet to 37 Boeing 787s from the start of long-haul operations in 2013 to its peak in 2018, just 5 years later. This expansion also included over 20 transatlantic routes operated by the 737 MAX and 737-800. These planes aren't optimized for sustained cruise phases required for such journeys. Also, WOW Air faced similar challenges of overexpansion, initially using less efficient A330-300s and A320ceo family aircraft. Ultimately, the A330s were phased out due to inefficiency, and A321neos were brought in to replace the older A320ceos. Primera Air, a European low-cost airline that entered the long-haul market in 2017, also faced challenges by using the A321neo, another aircraft not ideally suited for transatlantic routes despite its fuel efficiency. Our new low-cost long-haul airlines have taken these failures to heart, as the most prominent feature of all these airlines is slow and hopefully sustainable growth. Norse, about 2.5 years into operation now, has a fleet size a third of what Norwegian was at its peak, with just a dozen 787-9s. Play has 10 aircraft right now, consisting of the A320neo and A321neo, flying to destinations that these planes fit really well, and they're establishing brand identity in these markets. JetBlue has also been slow in adding new European destinations since 2021, with just 5 destinations added to date. Out of these airlines, JetBlue is the first to benefit from the A321LR and eventually will benefit from the XLR. Play was supposed to receive the LR, but due to rising fuel costs, they made the right choice and switched to the A320neo for shorter routes. The A321LR and A321XLR are specifically designed to put long-haul capabilities first compared to its predecessors, such as the A320 family or 737 family. One of the key advancements in the LR and XLR is their wing design, which incorporates a larger wingspan. This modification improves aerodynamic efficiency, resulting in lower drag and enhanced fuel efficiency. Additionally, the LR and XLR feature a maximum takeoff weight that allows for longer ranges, approximately 4,700 nautical miles for the XLR, which is absolutely crazy. This is done through more fuel being put on board through the use of extra fuel tanks. The takeoff weight can be improved on the A321XLR through a reinforced landing gear system. With these advancements, a whole new range of possibilities for airlines is presented. The fact that a full payload can be transported over 4,000 miles on an A321 is being taken advantage of by other low-cost airlines, and these planes are the best shot the industry has right now at making low-cost, long-haul flights profitable. This is because not only are they efficient like the 737 MAX or A320neo families, but they're also built for long-haul, and single-aisle airplanes are cheaper per seat to operate than wide bodies. Norwegian and Primera were supposed to receive the LR actually, but due to a multitude of factors they didn't in time, and they had to continue using the less optimal planes. In addition to slower growth and better planes, low-cost long-haul airlines are benefiting from several factors that can enhance their viability. The post-COVID travel boom has led to a surge in demand for affordable flights, and of course this carries over into the long-haul sector. Furthermore, airlines have secured favorable aircraft lease deals, and this was during the pandemic. This allows them to reduce fixed costs so they can provide a lower fare. These airlines also have exhibited greater operational flexibility, enabling them to adjust routes and schedules swiftly in response to changing customer demand. This is probably best shown with Norse, who hasn't been afraid to cut underperforming routes like Los Angeles to Oslo and Berlin or Boston to London. Norse's Los Angeles to Berlin route struggled with a load factor of just 69%, prompting the airline to switch capacity to more promising markets like New York and now other parts of the world. Play, Norse, and JetBlue are better equipped than their predecessors, focusing on sustainable growth and deploying more efficient aircraft. They've shown discipline in route selection and fleet size, avoiding the rapid overexpansion that doomed airlines like Norwegian and WOW. But still, challenges persist. The long-haul market is inherently volatile, with sensitivity to the economy, fluctuating fuel prices, and intense competition from legacy carriers with established networks and loyalty programs. This volatility is particularly critical for low-cost carriers, as their primary customer base consists of leisure travelers who are more price-sensitive and likely to scale back on non-essential travel during economic downturns. In addition, possible delays in the delivery of critical aircraft like the XLR could severely disrupt these airlines' growth plans, as without them many routes become unprofitable or impossible as previously covered, and this jeopardizes their long-term viability. If these carriers can sustain their approach, then low-cost long-haul could become a permanent fixture in this industry, but we've already seen some cracks with the airlines. JetBlue, starting in the summer of 2025, will discontinue a second daily JFK to Paris flight and end its seasonal service of New York to London Gatwick. Overall, I think this can actually be seen as a good thing, as it shows that JetBlue is responding to the market in an effort to make this work, and they're really committed to it. Let me know other airlines you're thinking that could go long haul with the XLR, or even aircraft like the 787. I look forward to seeing your opinions down in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm JP from JP's Aviation, and I'll see you all next time on the channel. Goodbye.